All right, this one here is a testimony and something that God wanted me to put in here so that people can kind of wake up. It's called The Hat. Why do we value ourselves through money and what we have instead of valuing ourselves by who we worship? God defines who you are and how much you are worth, not money. Don't we hear this a lot? Oh, I can't go anywhere with my Louis Vuitton glasses or my expensive Coach bags. Whether it's fake or not, I mean, it really doesn't matter. And even if it were a real Coach bag, what is its real value? Absolutely nothing. Don't we hear this a lot too? Hey, how much you are worth? Me? I'm worth about $250,000. Me? I'm worth about $2.5 million. Lies of Satan. The next time someone asks you how much you are worth, you tell them through the eyes of God, I am priceless. How God tests us without even knowing. I'm going to give a quick story about how we forget to give out a helping hand and how we value material things without even knowing. When someone asks for a quarter, push their car that just died, or something as little as directions, why do we turn our backs? Don't you sometimes get that feeling everywhere you go, someone is always asking for something? Did you ever stop and think that God put you in those situations just to see if you pass countless small tests that He's going to throw at you? It goes to show how the smallest test God gives us, we usually fail. Not too long ago, I started to open up my eyes spiritually and see things different. So I thought at the moment, and would say, how can people value small things? I don't get it. I'm not like that. And on June 4th, 2009, God proved me wrong. I don't know if many people know, but I am a big Yankees fan and I have a lot of Yankee hats that I really like. I forgot where I was going, but I was walking towards my car and I noticed a young man about 18 years old walking on the sidewalk, and he looked at me and out of nowhere he asked me with a big humble smile. That was the type of smile I have never seen before, and asked, hey, would you like to trade hats? I don't know what kind of a hat it was, but it looked like it had been run over by a truck, I said at the time. And my response to him was, ha 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 ha, no way, I don't think so. And he looked at me again with those glassy eyes and asked again, are you sure? It's only a hat. And I said no. I told my brother what had happened, and we both laughed and said, wow, because we figure out who he really was after talking about it for 5 minutes. And my brother reminded me what I said a while back, and I quote, the only way I would give this hat away is if I knew that person. The Creator Himself asked me to trade hats with Him, and I said no. Look how me valuing something that is worth nothing blinded me from recognizing God Himself. I remember that I said something about not valuing material things and how big of a smack in the face it was, and show me how I value something as small as a hat. And look how God used a test just to show me that I really do value small things, and how I couldn't even recognize Him in broad daylight. Now, everything everyone has just heard. If someone were to ask you, let's trade my beat up shoes for your nice shoes, would you do it? How God tests us without even knowing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know for some it will open up your eyes. And I mean, it did for me. And I said, wow. Because he already knew I was going to write about it. And with that, he added that intro in the beginning, which I read, to go with this. So he's been allowing me to go through certain things, trials, tribulations, and certain things just to open up my eyes, you know. And I'm glad he's doing it. Before I would be like, heck no, this is my stuff, and that's it, and I wouldn't learn from my mistakes. But I mean, this really impacted me because I read it a couple of times. I'm like, wow, I do value small things. Wow, come on. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and there are gonna be more testimonies and stuff, whatnot coming up. So God bless and take care.